Plovdiv Old Town is very pretty. There's a lot of beautiful old Bulgarian houses. But unfortunately, the weather is not working with me and rain is coming down in buckets. So I guess I have to come back another day. Okay, so I'm going to start with a small room tour. It's very small, so it's kind of hard to get everything in the screen. So here's the entrance. Mirror. Sink, little fridge. And then in here. I'll go back a little bit. So in here is the bathroom. Toilet. Beautiful flowers. It's a little bit smelly. But other than that, looks good. And there's 2 beds. So it's a tiny little room, but it looks lovely and I'm delighted, and it cost me only €20. I am here only for one evening. Tomorrow morning I will take a train to the southern city of Burgas. Yeah, so look, it's my super snazzy hotel room. I'm delighted with myself. And oh, look at the big ass TV behind me. Look at that. Hardly fits in the screen of my phone. So anyway, that's it for me now. I'm going to my kitchenette, my cooking station, make a cup of tea and enjoy myself and chill out for a little bit, and then go and explore the town, see what's there, see if I can find myself a bathing suit so I can actually enjoy the leisure center down here. So that would be lovely. Oh yes. Bye. So I just arrived in my house for the month. So it's a little studio that I booked via Airbnb, I don't know, some time ago, but I'm very, very happy. It looks amazing. I'm delighted, and it feels very interesting to just arrive somewhere and say, okay, this is it, 30 days, almost 30 days. Then I'm going to stay here and start of a new life, I suppose. I think the 2 days in the hotel were just a little bit of spoiling myself and getting used to the fact that I'm entered a new phase in life, I suppose. But anyway, I'm very happy that I'm here. The host is very nice and also has other apartments, maybe other things that he can help me with. Setting up a business and things like that. So who knows, it just might have just fallen into a one-stop shop for everything I need. That's how it goes usually, You just have those ideas that everything's going to be so difficult and you just end up in meeting the right people. So anyway, we'll see. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the apartment. So all my worldly goods have just arrived. It took, wait a second, how long did it take? A bit over a week, because we dropped it off at GLS in Blarney, Cork on Friday, and today is Tuesday. So yeah, let's say a bit over a week, 2 weekends in between. So and they actually dropped it off. They came here yesterday, but I wasn't there, so I had to make phone calls. Thankfully, honestly, like most people, they speak a little bit English, so that helped, and it was no problem. They delivered it today. They did, however, they said like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring it tomorrow. Okay, what time is it going to be? Morning or afternoon? No, afternoon. And it is now, it's not even 10 o'clock. So I'm really happy that I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna take it too seriously. I'm just going to stay home until my stuff's here, because I don't want them to miss me again. So anyway, this is my 3 boxes. As you can see, they're fairly bruised and battered. So yeah, I can't say I'm too happy with the state of them, but look, lesson learned. I still think that this is the most convenient way to get your stuff from one country to the next. So in a moment I'm going to, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to unpack, to be honest, because like I want to take some of the stuff out, but I don't really have any storage. So look, this is the only, I looked at a towel there, this is the only kind of storage for clothes that I have. Let's get rid of the towel. And what else? And this is like, there were some plates and stuff when I came here, so I turned that into my my shelves, my wardrobe. And then this is, oops, this is all I have kitchen wise. So, and maybe I'm going to get a few, because I have room under the bed, so maybe I get a few of those boxes, you know, that you can slide under the bed. Tuck them in there. So that's all the stuff that I have, really. That is not entirely true. I still have some stuff, a lot of things that that came from my mother's house and my grandmother's house. So more, and a few bits of furniture in the Netherlands over with my cousin and with my sister. So that's something I need to figure out this summer, because I don't want to keep bothering them with my stuff. So I have to either let go or find a way to bring it here. But obviously those are things that are either too heavy. Well, some of the things I could ship, but others I can't. But of course there's a lot of people here that drive up and down from the Netherlands or Belgium to Bulgaria, because a lot of people have second house here. And what else? Yeah, and in Ireland I still have my bike. So GLS actually sends, like they have the option of you can ship your bike, but they say, yeah, as long as it's in a box you can ship it. But if I look at the state of this bike, like my bike wouldn't survive if they treat it the way like if they come in this state like that wouldn't be good for the bike. So I'm not sure now. I thought, oh, that's great, I'm gonna get my bike, and now I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm delighted that my stuff is here, so I'm gonna enjoy the day. The weather app said that was going to be rainy again and miserable, but actually if you look outside it's really, really lovely. So I was planning to stay inside all day because I had to wait for my boxes, and that arrived in the morning instead of in the evening. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do now, change my plan, or go outside to find some storage. There is an IKEA in Burgas. I should say Burgas. Burgas. So I could do that, or just stroll around in this area. There's so many little shops. You know, you have all the apartment blocks, and then on the ground floor there's little shops and cafes and restaurants and bakeries, and like it's, you know, it's a little bit random shops. Like they're small, but they're like hardware stores, or you know, there's a shop that just sells cleaning products only. You know, just like from washing up liquid to I don't know, whatever stuff to clean your windows, or but that's it, like nothing else. uh, and then there's other stuff, that's other shops that sell everything from like clothes to flip-flops to pots and pans and pillows. And so, but yeah, there's millions of them, so it's not like you really have to look for what you want, you know. They wouldn't have like a lot of choice. But I do find it's nicer to shop in the smaller privately owned little shops. But then again, I'm picky as well, you know. Or there's certain things, like of course, like I'm so Dutch, right? So I've been looking for a tea towel for a week now and I can't find it anywhere. So IKEA might be an option. Yeah, so I don't want to buy things that are ugly, because I know they're gonna annoy me forever. So I might as well, like if you buy something like a tea towel, it's going to be hanging there, you know, you don't want it to be ugly, because it's just, yeah, to me things like that are disturbing. So yeah, I think now that if I buy something, like it can look as good as it can be, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to open the boxes carefully and see what's inside and if it survived the trip. So yeah, sandals, yay! Because I got some sandals here, but my feet are so big, like I have trouble finding shoes, so yay! Comfortable sandals. Like I have a blister on my toes, but it's too warm to wear anything else. So happy.